Hey everyone, it's George, and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. Last time we managed to get the Justice Minister's daughter to call him, so now he knows she's safe, and then he's admitted that all along he knows about the powers of the dead and ghosts, so him thinking that we didn't exist was all complete denial. Anyway, he was about to tell us everything that he knows after that cliffhanger I left on last time.
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Okay, the Manipulator.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jard. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory that the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
Does explain the gadget that was on Curry Lover's head. Anyway, Jard's case.
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been investigating these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the Inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting armor? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What? The minister's mistake. Let's hear about it. You mentioned a mistake. Can you tell us about it? You mentioned it literally 2 seconds ago, and the line of the conversation, if it hadn't been interrupted by a menu, would probably have gone that way, but nonetheless.
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too.
How does he know that Cabanella's not in that call? I suppose because Cabanella never spoke up. Anyway,
there's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
What's going on? This document, what am I doing?
Why does the document even exist in the first place?
No, I mustn't sign it! Wait, don't deliver that document!
I assume this is his inner thoughts, because otherwise the guy would be rather confused.
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Fear, despair, and suffering.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled, so in the end I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem.
At least he admits it. I mean, it's a bit of a too little too late, but...
And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
So you don't want to tell the public, or even the police ministers who are actually on the, assignment of this manipulator, but you'll tell your wife. Anyway.
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already know about a certain desk lamp. But I'm not fine with the fact that the person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Gerald, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you, and these guards right here.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, but I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. This animation fast forwarded is just very amusing. This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Finally, I can stop complaining about people seeming nuts when they talk to me. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to see in any of the other places, so let's go straight to the park. Oh, this is the end of the chapter, I see. Okay. In calls and I oblige. I take off toward Tensic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Gerald's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? No, we're not going to save. Yes, we are going to continue, as always. Chapter 14. Tensic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Oh, there's the chef. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. What did she find? Well, I said I was going to cut ahead during the phone exploration, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, basically, I'll go around the phone lines. If I find anything interesting, I'll cut it in. If I don't find anything interesting, I won't leave it in. I think that's probably, from now on, the best idea, since, unlike at the beginning of the game, we're not getting something new with everything, and also we've got too many things to look at. So, I will see you for those bits where we actually find something. Oh, I guess I didn't have to cut away at first. Psst, hey Ray, are you there? I guess he's gone. Don't tell me. He ceased to exist. Who knows? That's our thing there. Okay, see you, I guess, next time that something actually happens again. Oh, like this time. So far, no cuts. It looks like the little girl is having sweet dreams. Meanwhile, it looks like Mama is still in the middle of a nightmare.
Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, squeeze me tight enough to take my breath away. My darling lady, let us be free, spread our wings and fly. I think I'll edit those lines out once I'm back down on the ground. Being squeezed tight enough to take one's breath away is not as much fun as I thought.
I guess the novelist is getting a lesson in reality. That was pretty funny, actually. Okay then, I guess if I have to cut away again, I'll see you when I cut. If I don't have to cut away when I go to the minister's office, then I won't see you when I cut. I'll see you in just a second. Nope, we're not cutting this time. There's so much tension in here, I've never felt anything like this before. We'd better find that gun as quickly as we can, before the minister dies of anxiety. I'm beginning to think I don't need to cut at this point, but I'll keep going and see you next time I don't have to cut.
I can't take much more of this! When is that chief supposed to get here anyway?
Good question. How should I know? You're the one who talked to him, ain't ya?
Ah, I feel that feeling coming on. Shall I dance?
Hey, don't get me involved in this.
All you have to do is say the word panic. Just say the word and I'll do it.
No way, I'm not going to be responsible for that.
Ah!
Yeah, I think we've seen enough of the dance, so
please, won't somebody just say the word panic to me?
No. Okay then, see you when next we must meet, I suppose. External line, there we go. Yes, see you soon. Oh, hello. I sense somebody's presence in this stimulated place. Yeah, we already saw this one. When the morning comes, I think I'll leave this town. This place has too many memories, and I'm just too weary. When the morning comes, eh? Must be nice. The morning will never come for me. Oh, poor Cecil. That certainly was a surprise. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so we've been everywhere. As you can see, we're at Camilla's old house now. Nothing happened there, otherwise I would have shown you, obviously. So let's go back to the park and see what's going on there. It looks like we have still a couple of minutes before I have to end the part. Okay, so convenient case over here, which, there we go, I was going to say we can't quite get to, we just about got to. Huh? What's he doing here? I can't interrupt that.
La la la, let me spend moments with you, my love. The world will end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la.
I missed some of what he said in that first line there. Oh well, a little late. It's already ice cold. And why is the chef making the deliveries? I can't quite get to him. I thought as he swung back I could get to him. Oh, okay, he's tipping his hat back. It's when he tips his hat right back, I guess? Why am I stuck here? There we go. Now I can't get over there. Oh, we can swing this harder, okay. That'll do me. Basketball, the globe climber which we can spin, which will actually come in useful, I think, soon. What's up here? More leaflets. What's this? It's a love letter tied to a balloon. An umbrella. There's a football or something down there. Anyway, let's close this umbrella. There's that football. Oh, rugby ball, sorry. I guess they made it Britified. Closing again, jumping out? No, we're pretty stuck there. Okay, well, go back down to here. That'll do. Quite a trick to get across the other side where Lynn is. Oh, there we go, we made it. And here's Lynn. So I guess next time on Ghost Trick, we're going to have a chat with Lynn. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.